Hello, welcome to Whispering Pines Farm's YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Johnson and I raise sheep for their wool. This video I'm going to be skirting a ewe lamb from our flock. Her name is Wrexham. And this video is one in a series of videos I'm making of me skirting my sheep's fleeces that are going to be included in our auction, 2024 auction, which starts June 22nd is the plan. So Wrexham is a gray catmugget ewe. I Roo'd her fleece, so that's why it's coming. I'm presenting it in two separate sections because I Roo'd them in two different sessions, one half and then the other. And the reason I do it that way is I just don't like them having to be in the stand for the amount of time it takes to do a full Rooing. So this has been working out well for the last few years that I've been doing it like this. So just now I'm finding little tiny, little baby tags because she's so little. Those are going to go in the composting pile. There's not a lot of skirting to do with the Roo'd fleeces because I skirt them when I'm Rooing them. So I'll pull off all the dirty stuff, the neck wool, before I even take the coat off. And then there's a little bit there that's going to come off. And then I Roo the stuff under the coat, and that way it doesn't get contaminated with the dirty stuff. Yes, over the years I've learned these little tricks. So this must be her belly here too, because along this edge it's darker in color, which would be consistent with a catmugget, and it's got a lot more VM on it. Yeah, I'm having a hard time laying out the Roo'd fleeces because they just don't seem to have the markers. You know, I can't see the britch of the neck because it's off. So it's just like all the good quality stuff. I need a towel. I keep on losing my towel. So Wrexham was an AI ewe, so her sire is Oberon, who is a ram that resides in the UK, and they harvested his semen, brought it over here, and we bred his mother through a process called artificial insemination. I have a whole playlist all about that. It's really interesting, totally a different experience from breeding with live rams. So that's her fleece. She has a spinning fineness of 21.6. So one of the things we're watching with these AI lambs is we're going to be watching how their average fiber diameter changes as they age. So we've selected over the past 20 years ewes who do not get coarser as they age, and then we breed with them, and so we're able to get really nice fine fleeces for a long time off of one ewe versus, you know, just the lamb fleece being the best or whatever. So normally, a good ewe in our flock that meets our standard, she's not going to increase her average fiber diameter by more than 2 microns. They're all going to be right around 22, 23. It's kind of our target as adults. All right, so first thing I want to do is get a photograph of Wrexham's fleece. It's a really hot, windy day here in western New York State. It's towards the end of May. It's just really hot and windy. So if I were not in my new spot here, I would not be able to do this. I would have been in the driveway and in the windy and terrible. But given that I'm back here in the back of the barn, a lot more ideally suited for skirting fleeces. So this one I would say is like 3.5 staple length. Hello, Miss Wrexham. The naming convention we used for the AI lambs were UK football teams. And I don't follow UK football, but my boys are crazy about it. I actually had to subscribe to some premium channel so they could watch the matches and stuff. All right, so that's her. So what did I say? 3-inch staple length. Okay, so I'm gonna just get Sort of so you can see the character of the top of the fleece, a nice close-up here. And then I'm just going to flip over one side of the fleece just because it takes me a while to get everything situated. Oh, I met my 10,000 steps. Hooray for me. I got this for Christmas, so I signed up for the Fitbit thing, and I'm finding it really easy in the summertime to meet with 10,000 steps. All the stuff that we got going on. Well, look at this. I mean, this is really great. You don't see it from the top, right? Everything is kind of bleached, but on the bottom you can see all this gorgeous shading. I mean, I have to turn the other side over now that I've seen this, just so that we can get a really good appreciation for how beautiful her wool is. And the Roo'd fleeces, there's no second cuts or any kind of weak spot pills or anything like that. It's just like a perfect staple. And for a lamb fleece, right, she's never been sheared or anything, so it's like, this is what it is. I find that very exciting. If you didn't notice. It's really pretty. All right, so I just wanted to share with you a quick video of my girls over here in the nursery. Like I said, it's a really hot day, and today was the first day they went out on pasture with all the other sheep. We did that earlier this morning when it wasn't so hot, so it wouldn't be so stressful. You did really good. You did. You took care of your girl. Oh. You did a nice job with your baby. I was happy. I knew you would, though. Rosalind, on the other hand, her lamb was crying for her for the whole time, wasn't he? She's really laid back. So yeah, so I get to spend time with my sheep even out here, which makes it even nicer. Okay, I think that's everything for Wrexham. Kind of a cute name, I think. So all the data that I collect, the weight and the micron, I put it all on this card, and I have that whenever I need it. I have the reference. I keep it in all the cards in one spot, set them side by side to do any kind of comparisons I want to do. So that process has worked for me well. And I also put everything in a spreadsheet so I can do my calculations on yields and sort on different things. Pivot tables on the colors, all sorts of data we can look at. I don't know what I'd do without pivot tables. All right, so I'm finding if I put the two halves of the fleece, one on each side of the bag, it rolls up better for when I put it in the shelf. And then I put the card down here in the corner so that I can see their name. I have a system for everything. $20.0. So all our fleeces are coated, so they're all clean. And I send samples out to Texas A&M to get micron tested. So every fleece is going to have a micron report to accompany it with it when it goes to its new home. And I also make a data sheet with a picture and all the information that I actually pretty much collect on here, all the photos and stuff. So you have a really good certificate and a record of what you sourced from us. All right, let's see, where are we gonna put little Miss Wrexham? We're gonna snuggle her here. Okay. Next to Chow Chow and Brunhild. All right, well that concludes this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can come back again soon.